Hello everyone and welcome to Way of the Hunter 2 in early access. I've just updated the NVIDIA graphics card with the new driver. The last version was from August last year, so it might need to reload in the assets. Let's see if they changed any of the settings. Everything seems fine. Why can't we change it? Very interesting. It appears there is a slight bug when it comes to change. Alright. Before we sleep, let's go have a look outside and see. Oh, I hear a wolf. Yes, just like before. Beautiful and very dark. We will sleep until 8 this time. No more 6 in the morning when it was still dark. Alright, so our mission right now is about that wolf that we were left with last time. What happened to the map? Oh, alright. Took a moment to load. So, to reach this area, I suppose we will go back through here. Yeah. We have all the gear with us. The weapons, binoculars, collar, weapon stand. So we are ready. switching between frame generations and without, because I want to see the actual limitation of the real frames. I want to also test the performance. This frame generations is just gonna compensate for everything. We are entering a new area that we haven't been before, and the loading assets can be a bit glitchy. I heard some wolf. Let's see. We will be using that weapon for wolves. As soon as we see the wolves, we can use the collar on them. I definitely heard the bark. Question is if they got spooked by the car or not. Was that a wolf? Didn't sound like a wolf. There we have the wolf. Perfect. Let's take the color. But is it? It was a female, wasn't it? So, which one is the female sign? Is the cross on the bottom? Let's see if it's working. Just out of curiosity. It's not even moving it. Well, we just need to harvest a wolf for the quest, so that's what we're going to do. I will use this big weapon. But where is the wolf? It was here somewhere. I just can't seem to distinguish the shape with the scope. Let's go back with the binos. I can clearly see her there, but not through the scope. Alright, let's give it one more try. Aha. She's there. Let's put it on a stand. is 200 meters. Wait, before we do anything, let's check the range. She's sleeping. Range is 80 meters, so we need to zero in on 100. Wish I could distinguish anything from this one. What is this visual bug? Is she still there? I don't see her anymore. I think we might have used the color the wrong way. Oh, it is. But it's very... She went to the bushes. Let's try again with the color. I think we're using the wrong one. We should probably use the other one. Yes. I hear some steps, but I cannot... What's this visual bug? Oh my god, it's so annoying. Where are you? I can hear you bark. Let's use the color again. I cannot see any wolf. I know it must be somewhere here. Aha. So he was barking from this area. Let's see. Too late. Did we mess it up? Now I hear it from over there. And now from there. What the hell? Where are they? I cannot see any wolf. But I can hear steps. I know from other people's videos that colors they have limitation. Apparently they will not allow the animal to come closer than 50 meters or so. To the color. So we might be too close, so we cannot see them in the open field. I would laugh if they are behind us, but they shouldn't be. Let me use the gens. Again, too late apparently. Okay, so I can definitely hear wolves over there, but I can't see any for the life of me. And this bug is annoying. Will the binocular fix it? No, it won't fix it. What about the stand? Maybe that was the one that caused the bug. Yes, it fixed it. Alright, so we know what fixed it. Color again. Too late. The problem is, in a field like this, if they have a limitation, the color is kind of useless. I can hear them barking, but if they're still in the bush, I cannot see them where they are. Might have gotten spooked. Let's see. This one was definitely the right color. I don't know why the other one didn't work. Or what does it mean? It's just that I cannot see them. There is howling over there. The barkings were coming from that side, so I'm really confused. Wolves are very difficult to track if they follow the same pattern from the previous game, and especially through the bushes. Because we didn't have a good scope at the beginning, we couldn't see that wolf on our scope. We hesitated, we didn't take the shot. It ran into... okay, it ran into the bushes. Yeah, I hear you, buddy, but I cannot see you for the life of me. Where are you? If you are hidden in the bush, what can I do? And the wind is not helping me at all. It's blowing straight into your face. All advantages are on the wolf's side. I hear footsteps. And he's definitely in this area somewhere, but I just cannot see him. And the stupid wind is blowing straight in that direction. Oh my god. Where are you? Let's try crouched and move away. I need to go behind those bushes because I cannot see anything from here. You see, this is the real hunting experience, as close as it can be simulated on a computer. No hunter sense and bullshit. Now let's see. There he is. We got him. Yes. Male. 52 got a headshot. So we ruined the trophy. But we still got it. And we finished the quest. Finally. How much money did we get? 1,700. Now we can buy the tent. Very nice. Very nice. But yes, guys, like I was saying, this is the real hunting experience. If you put all the hunter senses on, it's diluting everything. I mean, why are you doing this in the first place? It's not the only purpose of the game is to hunt animals. You don't have zombies, you don't have enemies, you don't have anything. So why would you need help to hunt? I mean, I don't see a point. I understand if you want to play it in a very relaxed mode, but that's not realistic. I think the purpose of this kind of games is to be as realistic as possible. Not artificially hard, but not artificially easy either. They should be just right. Like what you can do in real life, you should be able to do in a hunting game as well. Yeah, for example, the noise and visibility, those meters, they don't really bother me, because in real life I would be aware how much noise I make. It's much more difficult to present it in a video game as an audio gauge. That's why they have that meter. Anyway, let's see what we can do about this situation here. I think I'll go with for headshot, if I don't hesitate too long, which I did. It's 100 meters, alright, then back to the original plan. We're going to go very slowly and wait for an opportunity. 100 meters. Oh, it's coming back. Let's see what we got. Did we get something? Should we shoot again? I just don't want to waste too much meat. Oh, it's dead. Because if I waste too much meat, drops the price, and then why are we doing this? Lower volume, oxygenated. Alright. Perfect. And let's see. We got one lung, and that's it. Was sufficient. Good hunt rating and a bit of money. We have close to 2k. Since we are here, I would like to explore and see what's over here, as we know where the car is. I would like to go that way. So yeah, as I was saying before, we got interrupted by this wandering elk. Yeah, games like this. Oh, there are the wolves. Okay. You know, let's try the color now. Let's see how they work. Now that we can clearly see it. They were coming our way anyway. Oh, that's perfect vantage point. Need to wait a bit more. Now we are on but the wind is not helping us. We are at 100 meters. Okay. Just so we know. Let's reload. And let's use the color again before it's too late. What? When did I change this? Can we use double colors? Will not spook them? They are coming in 50 meters territory, so we're gonna drop a bit. Let's see how close they can come. Let's move a bit sideways away from the wind, because there was a problem with the calling. So now let's see. Oh no. Itchy finger. I don't care if I shoot anything or not, I want to test this. How close can I get them? 50, 47. Will they come any closer than that? Now that I'm calling them. Let's see. Because ideally they should come within 30 meters for bow hunting. So they got spooked because of the noise. And now they are recalled of the scent. Now they got cold again. The thing is, the wind is not. You see, the wind is the scent is fighting with our call. I was very curious. How would it work in perfect conditions if they could actually close in on us? Because right now we are fighting with the scent. We might just shoot one of them. Yes, the stupid wind is fighting with the... Let's give them pause, and then we're gonna take our shot when they stop a little bit. Assuming they do. Oh, please stop. Stop there. Yes, that's it. Let's see. We have a dead wolf over there. But I am very curious about the color, if we can actually call it closer than that. Okay, now it looks a bit pinkish. Let's see our hunt rating. Okay, was within the optimal energy transfer. A bit too strong because we only got 1 plus. 51 bucks. It's alright. The wolf's not gonna get us too much money. But yes, this is how this game, in my personal opinion, is meant to be played. It is a hunting simulation. You only have one purpose here, to hunt. So why would you want a lot of unrealistic aids? It's already easy enough, to be honest. But perhaps some people think of it as a target practice, like you need to have animals everywhere to shoot continuously. The point of a hunting game is the tracking, first of all. Tracking is 70% of the game and 30% is the shot. But I suppose that not many understand this, and they expect to shoot targets continuously. So that's why the developers are implementing Oh no, don't you dare move. I was getting ready for you, Mr. Wolf, see? Come on, stay somewhere. Don't do this to me. Relax. Look, the sun came out. Bathe in the sun. Sneaky wolves. Always on the move. Yeah. Well, enjoy your life, Mr. Wolf. I also like that how they build the animals and their senses. They behave differently and very close to match reality. Like the bisons, they don't get scared just as fast as an elk herd would, or a mule deer. I think the mule deer are the most skittish of all of them so far from what I encountered. And then you have the wolves. You see, they are all around you because they are carnivores. They will avoid you, but they are not that scared. What I would like to see in a game like this is animal charge, but real charge, not mimicking. Like an entire pack of wolves coming back at you to hunt you down. That would be insane. Shouldn't happen very often, but when it did, you should feel the adrenaline. And you'd probably die anyway. If I would guess that firing your weapon would scare them off. But anyway, this game is amazing as it is. I have to say that this Unreal Engine 5 has much more pleasant graphics for the eye. They are much more relaxing and soothing for the eye. So I said I will go here to see what's there, and after that we will see if we find another camp. If not, we will turn back to the car and go home. So yes, I was talking about the hunter mode that we play in. So we have the HUD, we have the compass on top of the screen, which in real life you would have a compass anyway, and you would instinctively know where you are heading. You wouldn't have to constantly watch the compass, but in a video game it's more difficult, because the way that you view your surroundings, it's through a screen, it's not directed through your eyes, so you don't have a very wide field of view as if you would have in real life. So it's perfectly acceptable that you would have a compass on the top of the screen, and the wind direction also is perfectly acceptable, because you would feel it on your skin from which direction the wind is blowing. You wouldn't have to check some meter or anything. But since you cannot feel what your character is feeling inside the game, it makes sense that they would make a graphic for it on the screen. So I don't think the HUD is intrusive. Now this is a very interesting open field. I wonder what kind of animals we can find in here. And again, we don't have frame generation on, do we now? It seems to only be required at certain times of day, especially in the morning or in twilight and during night time for some reason. So it has to do with lighting. But even like that, I haven't seen it drop below 30 frames per second. So it would still be perfectly playable. It's just that it's much more comfortable on a higher frame rate. Definitely you have a sense of vastness. Like how real distance would feel like. And the fact that you can look all around and render all this in your view, it's amazing. Look, I can see the grass even there. And the trees in the distance. Again, the little glitch. Yeah, just beautiful. What I notice is that in the distance the trees don't have any movement. Look at this, and then the next one's in line. I don't notice any movement, but that's totally fine, because I imagine if they would all move, the resources would be immense that you would require to render all the animations and everything. And even having it like this is amazing. Being able to see trees like over there at, what, 8 kilometers away. You still see the trees. Amazing. Such a beautiful game. The colors and everything. I love this blend between blue and green. It's fresh, it's northern. I don't enjoy environments that are inclined towards yellow and autumn. They feel depressing to me for some reason. I mean, it's not, they're still okay, I still play them, it's just that I prefer this kind of vibe much more. Let's see, there is no hunting camp. At this rate, we might end up reaching this NPC, Regina Harper. It amazes me how detailed the foliage is. Incredible. Even the ground itself, it's much higher resolution than what you see in other games. Like look, you barely can see any difference, especially when you're moving. You don't see blurry ground on the floor, you just feel normal ground. Even if it's not entirely high definition, like 2K or anything like that. But it's just enough to give you a sense of realism. Okay, so now I see we dropped to 50 something frames, but it has to do with lighting. That's what I noticed. The lighting is affecting the frames. It's not very much the world itself as much as is the lighting and the weather and the ambience. Now that was freaking wolves. I bet they're hiding again in the bushes. You know what I will do? But I need to go much farther behind and they will come on the hill. Nah, it's a waste of time. I'll just ignore it. I was thinking to use the caller again to call them to me. Map updated? Oh, there is the a hunting camp, hopefully. So we're gonna head over there. Yeah, I know, I hear you, but if I can't see you, it's nothing I can do about you. Oh wow. This so far is such a well-made map. So well designed. What's this supposed to be, a swamp? Any particular animals that might be roaming around? Like moose? I haven't seen a moose so far. I know they exist. I just haven't seen one. Funny looking swamp. Did I just hear a moose? Sorry, I was checking my phone. I need to go somewhere soon. It sounded like a moose, or like what a moose would sound like, in my imagination at least. If we see a moose, we will try a shot at it. Just that the priority right now is to get to the camp, summon our car, and drive back home, so we can take the next quest. Turkey? But we don't have a shotgun with us, so... Western moose. Why did we spot a moose around? Why did that thing activate? Campsite? But it did say something about the moose. Why would it say that? I wonder if they are close. I will just grab the mission from the board and see what it's about. Harvest a moose. Shoot it only once using the 338. Oh, we don't have 338 with us. We don't own a 338. So, yeah. But let's see, does it pay? $800. But we need a weapon for it. I don't know. Let's grab the car and circle around and go home. So what I want to do is go through here and see if I can find a way to work my way through here or through here. So this way we discover the map. Oh, it looks like this is the moose territory. And I can hear it, but I don't want to go for moose right now. We will keep that for the next episode. For now, let's just go home. Is this a safe bridge? Looks safe. Okay. We made it, so we're gonna have to go around like this, maybe. Well, next time, Mr. Oh, we scared that one as well. see which way do we want to go. Yeah, we will keep going like this. Alright. Yes, I think this one is the proper one. We go through here instead of like that. And of course I hear a moose again. Something. White tail. And turkeys. But there was the waste of time because you don't get much money from it, and they're a pain to track usually. There are more wolves. Okay, we are very close to home. We are working our way around the map. Slowly, slowly. It's incredible how big the map is, and how much content it is already for an early access. Home sweet home. That's it. We are home. Let's see what the guy has to say about next.
Let's get to the last one. I want you to learn how to avoid losing meat when you harvest. Do you know when that happens?
Oh, of course, when you mistake it.
Look, I'm trying to help you out here. Now pretend I didn't hear you say that. You waste meat when you don't pick a firearm and ammunition with optimal energy. There are two tiers. One for the ammunition your firearm uses, and one for the animal you want to harvest. And the numbers should match. The guides you got from Hearth and Hunt explain it all in more detail. For this assignment, I'd like you to harvest a wood bison. They may not seem that big from a distance, but they can weigh as much as a small car. Wood bison belong to Tier 8. To harvest them properly, pick a firearm that supports Tier 8 ammunition. Just to confirm that you know everything you need to know, I'll need to see a wood bison downed after one shot to the vitals. This will help you to be more effective. Remember, your goal is to kill the animal on the spot. Always. No needless pain. Least damage to the meat possible. The perfect shot. Buy a firearm that supports Tier 8 ammunition, if you don't already own one. And this time, I won't highlight any herd on your hunting map. Instead, once you're tracking this assignment, you'll see larger territory outlines highlighted. That's where wood bison live in New Laurentia. You'll receive similar highlights for all your future assignments that require a certain species. They serve as a recommendation. If you go there, you may find the animal species you're looking for. Discover tracks, stalk, or ambush animals. And remember that animals won't be waiting for you. They'll be following their daily routines. Right. That's enough talking from me. Oh, this is the hardest job I ever had.
Yeah, but you didn't give us any money to buy the new weapon. Have you? No. He didn't. Cheapskate. Alright. So let's change the objectives. We go on this one. And what can we buy? What's this? Medium size. We obviously have all we need. So we're not going for the new weapons. We will be able to buy this once we get to level 9, which is not very far away. It's times 12. And good lens as well. And I guess that's the closest one to what we have with the night vision that we can actually buy. This one requires level 20, level 18, level 14. This one might be the next one in line that we could buy. Yes, we will go for this one when we reach level 9 to have a proper scope for our weapons. We might buy 2 of them if we have the money. And why would you want to buy more than one? Curious. Binoculars. We have 10, we have 15. We'll definitely buy these ones once we reach level 16. Until then, I think times 8, times 10 is not a big difference. So we can just skip this one. But what I do want to buy is this. Now, that is amazing. And at some point in the future we will buy this as well, crossbow and bow, because I very much like to try bow hunting and crossbow hunting. This one is to it doesn't say what tier of animals you can hunt with. Oh, 2-8 here. 2-8, that's amazing. We can take down the bison with it, if we can shoot him close range. And the bow as well, 2-8, which is quite good. So then, oh, I see, this is where the tier is written. I didn't notice it, I was blind. 3-5. And the other one we have, it's 7-9. What is tier 9 in this place? Is there anything stronger than the bison, which is tier 8? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. 0.22, tier 1 and 2. This is good for pests, like rabbits and raccoons and whatever. Alright, now let's equip our tent in this place and let's give it a try. Let's see how it works. If it allows us to change the gear. So now we have the proximity, which is sleep and shop. So we need to go away out of the proximity range to actually test the tent properly. So we don't have that proximity. We still have it. Yes, that's it, it's gone. Alright, so let's pick up the tent. We put the tent in there. So we can sleep and open storage. Alright. So we can reconfigure everything that we need to. Alright, so how many tents do we have? We don't have more. We only have one. Alright. But we can pack it. Pack tent. And now we can deploy it again. Place any tent 2 times 3. Oh! What is this 2 times 3? Is it a limit of how many times we can place the same tent? Or it's like an achievement thingy? Let's try it, so just to be sure. Because if it's 3 times 3, oh, alright, so it's like a challenge. We can unpack it, we can place it again. I don't see any that it will say. Yeah, it disappears from there. I don't see any charges, that you have that amount of charges. So I would say it's permanent. Yeah. This will come in handy. Definitely something that to look forward to. Alright guys, that's it for today. I must go now, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.